Hey buddies, Anya here, and it is time to set up the journal for the end of the calendar year. Yay, we made it! If you have been following along, you will know that I got this lovely moon phase bullet journal from the washi tape shop, and I only plan to use it for 6 months, thinking that it's kind of small. I'm gonna spread out, I'm gonna just go ahead and play and be free with this. But that's not what ended up happening. I am only halfway through this journal, which means I have enough room to do another 6 months, maybe. So we're going to start off by just doing some end of year planning and recalculating and getting ourselves all dumped out in the brain pan as we close out the year and before we prep up for what's coming next. So I'm just going to be making some spreadsheets, some matrix columns. They're spreadsheets in my bullet journal, along with the next 6 months calendar spread. And if we end up needing a new journal before this calendar spread is all used up, yay! And if we use this for a full 12 months, that's crazy. Just in case you missed it, I did explain a couple videos back again, journal spreads back again, but I am redoing how I divide up my year and my quarters and when my quarters start and end. And right now, I already went off the rails last year and said, you know what, I don't like the fiscal business quarterly division that everybody in corporate uses. It doesn't work for me. That's not how my business works. And then as I got to the end of September, I was all like, the one I came up with isn't working. It's better, but I want to redo it again, which means that my final corner of this year is only got 2 months. It's going to be December and January because I'm going to start my new quarter one in February. That's right, we're giving in to peer pressure and we're just gonna go with the lunar calendar. That seems to be how my life is aligning with the lunar calendar instead of the solar calendar, so we're gonna try it. In the meantime, we just need to get everything organized, closing out this year and getting geared up for 2024 lunar calendar style. That's Year of the Dragon. We'll come back to that. So this first matrix that I have set up is going to be all my event applications so that I can get out of the studio and stop just playing around with bullet journals and actually come out into the real world and see people and interact with people and make all of this weird creative business worthwhile. So we need to apply to places and so I just need to have a list of everywhere I want to apply, and in that include where I have applied and where I've been approved to actually come out and visit. So you can tell that, I kind of fudged it, messed up a little once I added the sparkly tab. And now pretty much all of the decorating supplies I'm using did come from the washi tape shop, which is the same place I got the journal. And this was border tape that I cut off the tape, and I used scissors and I cut all the die cuts out, and then I had to manually remove the paper because and I'm just going to use it as cutouts and sticker style, even though it's actually border tape. So that's why this took a little extra, but I really liked it, and it didn't come in sticker form. So we're just gonna work with what we got because it's my stationery, and I'm gonna cut it up if I so choose. Okay, but and then I cut off some other ones from the Halloween section. I liked these phrases. I thought the orange and the muted autumn tones really played off the black and silver of the winter gothy thing that I've got going on here. This washi tape came from a pen pal, so I don't know where it came from. And the last time I used it, I think, was in the original journal setup. So it was good to pull it back in and use a little bit more. Okay, so the next big year dump is just going to be a closeout of all of the things that need to be kept track of. First of all, my inventory of all those things that I should be taking to those events that I need to apply for, and see how much I have at the end of the year, and so I can situate what I need to order going into the next year. So we'll just get that all labeled up. Then of course we will need space for the master list. I am obsessed with this idea of the master list, and instead of setting goals for the quarter, which I did for years and years and years and years, I now just have a running master list of we tick this off, we tick this off, we tick this off, and both things will work for someone depending on where you are and what is working for you, and you just have to go with it. Look at these cute little border frame stickers, again from the washi tape shop. Everything came from the washi tape shop, I'm pretty sure. And throwing in some Halloween spooky stuff because we're spooky all year, so we have to keep up the vibes. But I thought this little elegant thing would be great to separate my important dates for the upcoming quarter, 2 months, the upcoming 2 months. Because we have our big year at a glance, and we'll put that up, and then we just need to say these are the ones that we need to keep track of, and then as we get into the monthly spreads and the weekly spreads, we will carry those over. But it's good to have some place where all those things are listed out before you set up the next month, because that's the curse of bullet journaling, is sometimes you don't set up until you absolutely need, and that's how you miss out where important dates and calendar events don't get marked correctly, and that's a problem. So we can't have that. So I like to have a little spot for my important dates at the beginning of the quarter, so even if I don't have the month that they go into ready, they are written down. And they're written down in a place that I'm going to constantly be coming back to. I added pops of color from a couple other sets I got from the washi tape shop, and just little stickers. Whether or not they went with it, I was going more for the color scheme, and this little thing, I don't know what to use it for just yet, but I felt like I needed a third space on this page for taking notes and dumping out important things, important details. So I don't know what to use it for yet, and the strawberries aren't exactly winter spooky, but the color scheme is working, so I'm going to focus on the useful first and worry about the design later. It blends, it goes. Okay, master list over here, and there's also enough room for a posting list, so we can get better at our social media and stay on top of that. And I liked these little spooky quote things that came from a Halloween set that I got this year, and I tried to get them to go with what was going on that page. So like eat, drink, be scary, of course that goes on the inventory and the to-do list section, and the believe in spooky things, of course that goes on the application and the year setup section. I mean, that's just how the brain is going to work. Okay, so finally, the last section that I am setting up for this end of year dump is my social media tracker, because I am trying to do better and get better and set up my cameras better. I am trying, guys, I'm doing my best, but it still just takes a lot of trial and error and embracing the mistakes and just going forward anyway. And then this was going to be a expense tracker for the quarter, but I decided I'm going to change how I track my budget and my expenses. So this is actually just going to be a projection expense tracker, where I go over everything I did spend on my business and my platform this year, and project what I will be spending next year, and what I can cut and what I need to expand on, and just kind of get an idea of what I'm going to be spending. And then of course we've got more moon themed washi tape, because it's a moon journal, and moon and space and stars are always going to be welcome. and I think I don't know how long I've had this washi tape for. Then I'm just going to finish off with some celestial word stickers and some some stickers that I thought went with either stationery or spooky, or just had a good color scheme for what we were going with the pops of autumn and dried leaves going on with the black roses and silver winter theme. I thought that was a good mix of stickers. Some final decorations and sticker applications and details, and it's time to do a flip through. Yay, it's all fun and dandy, and you can tell that yes, I kind of tried to pull from the beginning of the journal and use some color schemes that all kind of went together, and picked words that I thought, like my master list, of course, that's my universe, of course, and my heavenly bodies and my starlight, of course, that's my social media tracker. Well, I hope you found some inspiration for your own end of year journaling, Boo Buddies, and I will see you in the next one.